boys and girls, students of Buddhist Sunday School and Dhamma classes, Buddhist youths, parents, grandparents, and teachers of Buddhist Sunday School and Dhamma classes. Good morning. May you all be well and peaceful. Now, for this lesson, we are going to do something different, but it is very important because it helps you to develop your mind as well as your character. The title of this presentation is of Greetings, Wishes, and Messages, which is a very important thing to greet people during festive occasions, and then to have good wishes and regards for people, and to send very good positive messages. This is very lacking today. Many people have forgotten this important moral practice, and it is also very good Dhamma practice. So without much ado, we will launch the PowerPoint as usual, and you can see some very beautiful animations of the greeting cards and so on. And then we will read the lines that we can pen for the greetings. Now let us now launch the PowerPoint. Now you see the first slide, which is the title slide of greetings, wishes, and messages. And here we have some examples, right? Like, for example, Happy Teacher's Day, Happy New Year, Happy Birthday, Happy Father's Day, Happy Mother's Day. But we are going to look at the messages which are very meaningful that we can pen, right? Now, I think I can take off my video. So stop the video here. Okay, so now let's move on to the next slide. Now you can see the animation, right? Now this is also an introductory slide of greetings, wishes, and messages. Season's greetings, like for example, Christmas season and the New Year. And then you send your best wishes. These are very good practices. So now let us, before we have a look at the different types of greetings and wishes for the many festivals, celebrations, meaningful occasions, and so on, let us now look at the significance first. Now, this is a very important message. Sending wishes and greetings is one of the lovely things that bring joy, delight, and harmony to people wherever they may be, isn't it? If you send good wishes to a person who is not well, right? A wish of get well soon, or you greet a friend or a relative, happy birthday, many other things as we shall see, that is a very good practice. The people who receive your wishes and greetings will think very well of you, so well-mannered, so thoughtful, so polite. And they say, have metta for you. And your character is developing, right? And of course, the person who receives it or will have great joy, happiness, delight, and harmony, isn't it? When you receive such good thoughts or wishes and greetings, and the person that sends it sincerely with good thoughts of metta, compassion, or love, then you find your mind is developing in these qualities, and it becomes part and parcel of you, making it a habit. But sad to say, today, very few do send such wishes and greetings. Now, as I have put the Dhamma point here, this practice helps develop the heart and mind to be more compassionate, caring, and kind, isn't it? A person who is full of metta, very caring about the friends, the family members, the relatives, the teachers, the monks who have helped them. So they make it a point to send from time to time, certain occasions lah, like maybe Chinese New Year, and they send these good words. And you have some of the words which I have composed. You can also use them later on if you wish, or modify them. So this shows that you are a caring person and you are kind. And when you do this often, it develops your character, it's inside you, right? So now, knowing the purpose, objective of sending wishes and greetings, let us now look at the various types of wishes and greetings that you can send throughout the year, depending on the celebration, the festival, or the auspicious occasions. Now, let us start. This is a message, right? To say, I'm sorry. Now, let us say you have done something not very correct, right? And you feel that you want to apologize. Of course, to the person directly in the face, you can say, apologize and sorry. That will be very, very good lah. That's the best. But another very good thing is that you send a note. Nowadays, you have so many methods. You can also have cards being sent, you know. But nowadays, very few people go to the post office to post the cards. But you can send the virtual cards through the internet. You can get all sorts of virtual cards. For example, I've given here one example, which I got from the internet. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So when the person to whom you have offended or said something not proper, the person will be very touched. Wow, this person is so special. He apologizes for his mistakes, you know. So of course, he will have a very good impression of you and is bound to forgive you lah. So this is the message you can write. If I've caused hurt, I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Your friendship I truly treasure. Its value no one can measure. I've written all these messages in the form of a poem-like thing lah, where you have rhyming, sorry, me, treasure, measure. So it sounds very nice. You can actually use this, no copyright problem lah. I compose this for the use of people because this will cultivate good things in their hearts and minds. Then of course you must understand the meaning and mean it lah. You must mean it. So that's this first one. A note to say I'm sorry when you have done something not proper or wrong towards your family member, your relative, or a friend, or even a teacher or a headmaster. So many possibilities, isn't it? Some people don't keep the appointments because of certain things and forget about the appointment like this. Kittens also say, sorry, we couldn't make it. Or before that already, they send the note, sorry, you couldn't make it, something crop out. That is very good. Some don't bother, no, they are not mindful and let people wait for the appointment or the meeting. So that is not a good practice. So this is a very important thing, to be able to say sorry in terms of speech to the person directly, or a note in so many ways, a card, an email, or WhatsApp message nowadays, right? Or even through a Facebook messaging, so many ways, but people just don't bother, right? They usually will say, why bother lah? They don't take the trouble, but they don't realize this is a very important practice. Now, of course, you have many friends, family members, teachers, relatives who celebrate birthdays. And when you celebrate birthday, I'm sure you're happy also when people send you greetings. Happy birthday greetings, many happy returns of the day. And you're even more happy people send you birthday presents, is it? So you must get into the habit of doing this, especially to people who are close to you, who have helped you, like family members and very close friends, you see. And now with the WhatsApp, and the email and also the Facebook. It's so very easy to send via the net. It costs you nothing, just a little bit of time, but you are developing a good character. Happy birthday. Of course, you don't, especially pandemic, you cannot go and give a person a cake now. You send a virtual cake now, right? But it's the thought that counts. So then you can write a message like, hope your birthday is great in lots of special ways. May this very special day be the start of happy days. Happy birthday, my friend, or something like that, you see. Again, you can see the rhyming ways and days. And you will count the syllables, the number is the same. Hope your birthday is great in lots of special ways. A certain number of syllables, and here the next line follows the same. So it sounds nice, and you can actually compose or modify from what I have written. So that's happy birthday. Chinese New Year, joyous occasion. Many people, especially the younger generation, look forward to this. Getting ampaos from parents, elder brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, and maybe some very close friends even, who are usually older than you. So you see, those days, of course, many people would send all those cards, go to the post office and post them. But now, because of the internet, right, and the email and the WhatsApp, so many ways, Twitter also, Facebook messaging. And you can also attach photos like what I have done to show you examples, all taken from the internet, see? Animated also you can send, as you know, like 恭喜发财, the animated one. And you can write. It's important also you can write a few words because you can now reflect on it and the person receiving it will feel great joy because it's just not another usual card, Happy Chinese New Year, that's all. But you have written something, right? It is most pleasant to remember this very special day. May this new year be even better for you in every way. The person receiving a very, very good message, wishing good things for him, will of course be delighted and happy. And he thinks well of you. And he tells other people, this person, Benny, is so very polite. He's only in standard 6, but he has fantastic courtesy, manners, and great thoughtfulness. He sent me, a virtual card with a personal message. Wow, but this is very rare. So if you do this, you're one of the rare gems, like a very precious diamond. I can tell you, develop these good qualities, you will be heading for success and many people will like you. This is Merry Christmas. I think you know, December 25th, you have Christian friends who celebrate Christmas, a period of giving, a period of goodwill and harmony, very, very good messages. So, you can send a Christmas card if you want to post the Christmas card with a good message, or you can do through the internet, as I have shown you the example I've taken from the internet, animated one. Merry Christmas, right? Here's wishing you happiness and the most Merry Christmas. Of course, you would usually give a heading, right? Dear Tan Lao, or dear brother, of course you don't send to me because I don't celebrate Christmas. So I respect the celebrations of Christmas. But say Visa, then you can send, or even Chinese New Year, or maybe you want to send to Sister Ui during Chinese New Year, dear Sister Ui. Then you write not Christmas message, but maybe other types of message you shall see afterwards. So you have the address here. Right? So here's your for example, there's a Christian friend who might have taught you, this Mr. John Liu. So you can say, dear sir, he has taught you, or dear Mr. John Liu, here's wishing you happiness and the most Merry Christmas. May you have great joy and delight. May your Christmas be ever bright. Wow, reading this very meaningful poem of good wishes during Christmas season brings great joy to another person. And that is a good Dhamma practice. That is a good Dhamma practice. So get into the habit of sending greetings, wishes, and messages. This is something maybe you can say sad, with sympathies and condolences. Now, you know, it's a fact of life that people, after being born, and then grow older, and they get old, sickness, or sometimes accidents happen and the person not so old or sicknesses can pass away also, isn't it? Of course, some people pay a visit to the family of the person who has passed away, the deceased lah. Or you, a young student, right? Maybe 75, 76, or secondary or Buddhist youth or university students, all can actually send a message of sympathies and condolences like this, with this message. Dear, let's say, all to all family members of the deceased, of the late so and so passed away lah. So then you can say, on behalf of our family, you say, we share your hour of grief and pain. Do let your faith and strength remain. May the Buddha Dhamma be at your side to provide wisdom, support, and to guide. Now this, of course, assuming that you are a Buddhist lah. I'm writing as a Buddhist, you see. So of course you write the Buddha Dhamma. But if it's to a person of another religion, then you don't write Buddha Dhamma. You can say, may the Lord, or something like that if it's a Christian. Or Hindu also, may the Lord, they actually general term. So deepest sympathy and prayers. This also from the internet. So this is a message of sympathy and condolences when you have, for example, a close friend or relative, right, passing away, right, or your classmate, right, met with an accident. So you would send to the family members a condolence message. So they think very well of you, you know, as a young person. Wow, very, very special, this one. This is the condolence and sympathy message. This is congratulations. So many occasions where you can send wishes, right? Messages of congratulations. Like your friend has got, wow, how many A's in the examination? Or your friend has won a prize in the fantastic contest. Like, for example, you know, one of Buddhist friends, right? This sister Selina, she has two brilliant sons, Emerson and Sheldon. So they have won many, many fantastic awards, prizes, right? Very, very exceptional. Very, very smart kids. So whenever I see on the Facebook, I happen to see on the Facebook that they have, you know, got awards and prizes, and I will send them congratulations message. And it's quite simple in this case now through a Facebook, right? Or even through a WhatsApp. You can say that congratulations, well done. Your brilliant days have begun. You are on the road to progress. You are on the road to success, right? So you see, you have chosen words that rhyme: progress, success, done, begun. So this sounds nice. So you can write such messages. You want to modify, you want to compose your own, or you want to take from what I've written, you are most welcome, right? Free of charge. So this is a very important thing. Somebody has graduated from the university, or maybe one of your relatives is having a wedding. So many occasions are congratulations on. But nowadays people don't normally do that. They don't bother, right? So this is very sad. When somebody has done something praiseworthy of merit, you should send the congratulations. You see? Or Buddhist term, sadhu. Also you can use that, or Buddhist term, sadhu. So Remember that. Or somebody has written a book, a story book, or somebody has been successful in acting. So many occasions where a person has been successful or has come up with something, not the usual thing, but very useful, contributing. Then you on your part, if you know the person, send a congratulation message. It really shows your character. It reflects well on you. And once you get into this habit, you will be on the road to a good future, right? Now, this is part and parcel of Dhamma practice, which is very lacking. Deepavali, which had just passed, all right, not long ago. You have Hindu friends who celebrate Deepavali. So again, you can use, physical cards and send by postage to your friend or your Hindu teachers, so many for your, all right, your good friends. And of course, if you are a Hindu, then you might want to send to your relatives or your some family members who are away from you, you see. All right? So you can write a message like, on this lovely festive day, may happiness come your way. May you be filled with joy and glee. To you, happy Deepavali. Glee will be like cheer, delight, happiness, joy. All these are the words. The word chosen, glee, to rhyme with Deepavali lah. The way to rhyme with day. All these words are specially chosen. Then, of course, you can get from the internet the virtual cards. May your home light up with the joy of Deepavali. Of course, here they don't use all those poetic forms lah. It's the commercial way lah. Whereas yours is special. You have this, and you have also a message, isn't it? That is very, very good. I usually will send these messages to friends, and then like Chinese New Year or Visa and so on. I have hundreds of people whom I know, right, in the association and friends. So sometimes it's quite impossible to send to everyone. There'll be a few hundred. So I send a collective one to all my Buddhist friends or to all my Hindu friends. And then you can send through the Facebook, right? Or maybe WhatsApp if they belong to certain groups lah. So many ways, you just have to use your creative thinking. This one, of course, very important. This is the practice of whom earn filial piety, which, sad to say, is very lacking. Young people, they remember Valentine's Day and buy expensive presents for their girlfriend, boyfriend, but they forget about the father and mother. I've come across students, right, who are kacau their mothers or fathers for money because Valentine's Day drawing near and they want to buy expensive roses for their girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. So we find, sad to say, the Dhamma practice is going backwards. Of course, we have to be grateful to our parents, the father and mother. And this is one occasion also where you can send a greeting or good wishes. Like, for example, with a message like this. On this very special day comes a thought that's warm and sincere. Gratitude we would like to convey. Let's say, if you join up with your sister or brother, then you put we lah. If you are doing alone, gratitude, I'd like to convey happiness to you, Papa dear. Convey dear, quite sincere dear. That's why I make it this way lah. So you can see that it's a very thoughtful thing, a good practice to show appreciation. And better still, there are some children, they give their fathers during Father's Day, or give the mothers during Mother's Day presents, or bring them out for dinner, all this. These are very good practices. But how many do that? Isn't it? Not many. But if you don't follow this Happy Father's Day, then there may be other occasions, like maybe your father's birthday or your mother's birthday. It's okay, because this Father's Day, Mother's Day is more a Western culture. But it's okay if you choose another day, father's birthday or mother's birthday or Chinese New Year or whatever lah. So that is this thing. This is also very important. Get well soon. Your loved ones, a family member, a relative, or even a close friend or your classmate or your teacher may fall sick or may get hurt because of an accident, right? Or may have a fall. So they may be in the hospital, or they may be at home recuperating, resting, taking medication to recover. So, of course, some pay visits to them, which is very good, a meta visit to the hospital or to the homes. But sometimes you find it not possible, especially now pandemic times, you can't just simply go and visit. Or sometimes you see that you have to judge, or maybe it's not possible for me to go. Then you send a message. There are cards also, get well soon. But of course, you have to buy and then put the postage stamp, so it will be more expensive. But you have alternative ways, as I've told you. You can get from the internet and then send these things through WhatsApp. I'm sure now you know many people, even young ones, know how to use WhatsApp. But these people don't do such good practices. They use WhatsApp to play games, right? To chit-chat aimlessly, to watch all this. I'm not saying that all these things cannot do. I'm just saying that the good things you must also do. Then only you have blessings coming to you, isn't it? But now, sad to say, I see when I receive the WhatsApp messages, I know more than 95% of those things pertain to entertainment, the chit-chatting, aimless talk about people, gossiping. Very seldom I receive very meaningful WhatsApp messages, right? So you are different now. You are Dhamma-based. So you know somebody who is sick, then you send this. Here is a little note to say we are concerned in every way. We would like to let you know we really miss you so. Cheer up. Let your worries pass. You shall get well very fast. Here maybe you see, you sign with Metta, right? You can put your name. You can put your name, Richard Lim, and family members. That means that's why you put we, right? On behalf of all your family members. If you're sending just on your own to your friend, then of course you change. I'm concerned. I think you know basic grammar, isn't it? I'm concerned in every way. I like, just change your name. So this is what I got from internet, a virtual card. So this is a very good one. And then you say, if it's a Buddhist friend, you say, I'll send metta to you. That is an additional good point. So many things. Now, sometimes you need to send some best wishes and regards, right? Maybe, your relative or your elder brother or your cousin are going to the university to study, or maybe they are going for a job in outstation. So many occasions. And you want to wish them all the very best. So you can send such a message or a greeting under the category best wishes and regards. So many occasions can cover this. And this is one example, right? May your cherished dreams always come true. And may your life be smooth sailing too. My warmest regards to you, dear. Good health to you all through the year. Such very, very good Dhamma-based messages, wishing good things for people, right? So this is definitely a very good dana practice. You wish people all very best. You are not jealous, isn't it? A jealous person would not send this because the ego is there so strong, I also can do it. Right? So they would not want to send this out thing. That is not good Dhamma practice. Good Dhamma practice, you find opportunities where you can do this dana of sending best wishes to family members, relatives, friends, teachers. Oh, teacher has got to transfer elsewhere already, right? So you want to send him or her a good wishes, best wishes and regards. And of course, if you know the mobile phone number very easily, you can trace the WhatsApp, right? Or even on the Facebook, punching his name, you will find very easily. So this all involve very clear, smart thinking with good metta, compassion, wisdom in your heart, you can get so many things done, good things, and your blessings blessing the full power. Wow, increasing, So when you have blessings all increasing, all these, I mean good things will start happening to you. Some people have many, many terrible things happening to them. One of the reasons is maybe past karma. And another reason is they have not accumulated enough blessings and good things in their mind and heart. So how can good things come? Good things come only when you have a good storehouse of good works, good deeds, right? So this is one of them. Sending best wishes and regards. Very easy, Ask you to go and do dana in the temple, all this. You can have no transport or things like that. Now pandemic, very difficult. So this is a very practical way. I mean it. When you do it often, then you feel in your heart the joy, especially when that person who is also a Dhamma-based person will reply, thank you very much. When people send me these things, I will definitely reply personally, giving also kind words of thanks and appreciation and all those things. So it creates good relationships among people. Today you find, sad to say, relationships are not strong, right? So they are more concerned with playing all the games, it's more self-centeredness, what I can benefit, why can I enjoy myself. So you find this is the world we are facing now. So don't fall into that trap. Goodbye and bon voyage. Of course, sometimes, teacher goes on transfer, or sometimes the fellow has to go overseas to study, or sometimes the fellow gets married to a foreigner. So many occasions where the person has to say goodbye to you, and you also have to say. So you send the person a goodbye and bon voyage, a happy voyage. You have a pleasant trip to America or to England, right? So you want to say goodbye to you. Your friendship to me means so much. Do remember to keep in touch, you see. I write something poetic, much touch. Your friendship to me means so much. Do remember to keep in touch. So of course, keep in touch so easy now. You have emails, you have video call and audio call, and then you have Zoom, you have Google Meet, so many ways to keep in touch virtual. So you say goodbye, then you want to write some poetic words like meeting is sweet, parting is sad. But these are facts of life, and you will get over those emotions. Remember the joys we have had. Think of the good times also. It's hard not to cry when we say goodbye. But all these are emotions, and you just note they come and go. But the metta remains in the heart. Good memories of your good friend. You treasure the friendship. You keep in touch, exchange info, ideas. And best still, if we can still share the Dhamma with each other. So you turn that goodbye into something so meaningful, and it does reflect on your character. You have Muslim friends who celebrate Hari Raya. So of course you have Hari Raya cards. And sometimes, students send the teachers, the Muslim teachers, the Hari Raya cards. But nowadays, I think they are quite expensive. One card maybe $3-4, and then with the postage. So some say, wow, very expensive. Then you can find other ways, like I've told you, via the internet, or your WhatsApp, or even your SMS. So many ways. Then you find your Muslim teachers or your Muslim friends will be so touched, oh, this Buddhist student really caring, really thoughtful. So you are doing a fantastic, positive Dhamma action. You are giving Buddhism a good name also, isn't it? Then you write a message. Selamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri. Great joy to you and all in your family. May Hari Raya bring you cheer all throughout the wonderful year. So you see, you also write a poetic message with rhyming based on the occasion of Hari Raya. Isn't that wonderful? It creates harmony between all people, regardless of race or religion, right? So you see, These things you may think are very small things, but they can mean a lot. So do remember to practice. This presentation I consider very important. Housewarming. Now, you know what is housewarming? Now, you may have a relative with a family moving to a new house they have bought, either in the same town or maybe outstation. So getting a new house for most families is a very joyous occasion. They might have saved a long time already, and then to, instead of renting a home or house, now they move into the house and they sometimes even throw a party, housewarming party lah. But now, of course, with the pandemic and many other challenges, sometimes it's quite difficult already. Then the card is very important, or a message sent through the internet or through your mobile phone, SMS, and so on, right? To wish people well, to rejoice for them. And that is the practice of mudita, to feel happiness and joy because other people are feeling happy, having a new home. You should not be feeling jealous, isn't it? That's opposite. Feeling jealousy is generating bad karma. Feeling joy for another person, rejoicing with them is good karma. So you can write something like this. A home is a most wonderful thing. In it, you are a lord or a king. May your home be bright and luminous. May your home bring you much happiness. Again, you see the words are chosen to have some sort of rhyming, so it sounds nice. So happy housewarming, all right? So, sometimes you will say that, your elder brother and sister working in KL, they have bought a condominium or something like that. They're moving to a new place, their own home. You can send a message, they'll be so touched. Wow, this primary 6 student only, or this form 3 student only. Wow, fantastic, good quality in the character. He has this thoughtfulness, to send this good message of happy housewarming. And this is your dana. And you are generating good karma. So there's so many ways that you can do. But sad to say, very few will practice this, isn't it? This of course is one of the very important ones. The mother has done so much for you. The gratitude you owe, right, to the mother is immeasurable. It's so very, very great. And in the Buddhist scripture, the books also, Buddha also mentioned that. Fu mu en, just now was father, now is mother. Similar arguments. So of course you can send a card and buy a present, as I said just now, just like for a happy Father's Day. Then you can write a message, something like this. You are truly great. That's what you are. There's no other like you, dearest Ma. Ma means mother. We thank you on this special day. May lots of good things come your way. Now, if you see, right, that we thank you, that means more than one. That means you, maybe with your sister or your other brother, you can sign collectively. Then you can say, John and Mary, means you and your sister, something like that, sending to your mother. You have to use your intelligence to adjust accordingly. If it's you alone, then you can say, I thank you. Change we to I. Right? But this one, of course, is mother. You are truly great. That's what you are. There's no other like you, dearest Ma. I thank you on this special day. May lots of good things come your way. So you see, animated virtual card, beautiful, isn't it? So of course, the mother will be very, very touched by the gratitude shown by the son or the daughter. And of course, the mother will have great metta for you and so on. But how many children do that now? See, don't display the gratitude, don't show. And then people ask you, I'm quite thankful to my mother, but you just keep everything inside. It's not shown. That is not the way. It has to be expressed. Gratitude, appreciation has to be shown out. Not say, in my heart I have, but nobody knows. It's not that you want people to know, because when you express out, the effects are different. The other party can feel it, right? And then you yourself also will feel joy by expressing that. Then other people seeing you doing this, they also imitate this good example. So you are teaching people good things lah. Happy New Year, of course, like 1st of January, you know, very, very joyous occasion. Happy New Year celebration, January the 1st. And this you can send collectively to a group of friends, WhatsApp group or Facebook group, all right? Or maybe another media platform. Yeah, so many lah, actually, right? Even through the YouTube also can do that also. Then you can write something like this. Each day comes and then goes before one really knows. New Year's Day is here once more. May all that's good be in store. You can see the word chosen, goes, knows, more store, a bit close, near rhyming, they call it, right? So you're telling that, you know, one day after another passes and 1 week and 1 month passes very fast. So New Year is upon us again. So you wish people well. You hope that all that is good will be waiting for you, maybe in store. So that will be a very good New Year message that can be sent during New Year time, January the 1st. So you can see another example. Happy retirement. Maybe your father, your uncle, auntie, or very often your teacher or your headmaster, especially those who have helped you so much, you know, that you're really grateful to them, who have taught you so much, who have been very sincere, who have really served you in terms of education, you know, and now they retire. Maybe a loss to the education section because a good teacher retiring. So, of course, some buy presents, but if you maybe cannot afford to buy presents and so on, so you can send people who retire a card. If you cannot send a physical card, then as I say, you can do a virtual card or a message through the social media or through so many other ways, even as I told you, through your smartphone. And I given you some examples of the virtual card wishing you a happy retirement. The commercial one usually doesn't have much of a meaningful message, just at least something this as a thought it's very fast People usually now use this good morning, good evening, lots of this on the internet. But I try to maybe take some time to compose something that comes from the heart, that means well. This one is quite good. This one is maybe somebody wrote it, Happy retirement. Hello pension. Goodbye tension. It's quite creative. You say, the teacher has retired, will be getting the pension already. The rewards for 25 years or 30 years of service. So no more tension. It's not easy to be a good teacher. No, a lot of stress, tension. So now time to rest. So good message also. And then you can write a message like this, especially to your favorite teacher of yours who has actually done so much for the students. You are one who stands out from the rest. You have given services of the best. May you always be happy and blessed. And may you continue to progress. You see here especially chosen for the rhyme words rest, best, bless, progress. And a teacher receiving this will be so touched. So in fact, like we teachers, for example, I taught more than 30, almost 40 years, including in the Buddhist Association, more than 25 years of community teaching. The students that I remember and have good thoughts most are the students who have these good qualities. Right? They really have good moral character ethics. Not the ones that get all the A's but have bad character. I don't. In time to come, they just fade away from my mind. But these, especially the ones who are Dhamma based, right? Who are caring, right, who have good wisdom, practice the Dhamma well, show that they care, all the good qualities based on Dhamma teachings. These are the students I remember most, and I usually have very good thoughts of them, isn't it? So it's cause effect, cause effect. So remember this very good greeting of happy retirement, right? So I remember when I retired also, right, I had good students, right? So when I left my first batch from Kota Baru, right, they also sent very good, fantastic message. And when I gave the community classes in the early years, 89 or 90, when the Form 6, when the classes for 2 years finished already, well, collectively, they sent me a handmade big card. I was very touched. And now I still have this card in my room. I remember those people. But later on, went on to 2000 onwards. All things have changed with the media, YouTube lah, Facebook lah, all the games lah, all these people have lost all these values already. So hardly you find students practicing the good Dhamma, or not to say Dhamma lah, just good values lah, virtues lah, right? That we were taught, I was taught also by the Christian brothers, all those things. So now I'm doing this to try to motivate you to have these good practices again. This one is very important. Happy Teacher's Day. Now also drop already. Those days I remember in 1970s when I taught, it was a very meaningful Teacher's Day, right? The students will come and thank you, and we play games. Not so much the presents, they do give presents, but those good thoughts and good things they talk to you. We had friendly debates, games, and then also some simple parties and so on. But today, you find that things are not the same. It's just like another ceremony. And there will be some teachers and say, don't forget, tomorrow bring your presents. That's what my niece told me. Right, when she was in primary, she asked the teacher, cikgu, esok nak bawa buku tak payah bawa buku lah, bawa hadiah cukup lah. So of course, also the fault of some teachers. So teachers must earn the respect, right? And not to demand respect or demand prizes even. So things have changed. So both ways also, I feel students have to improve, teachers have to improve also. Then you can write a message like this: what a great teacher you are. You really shine like a star. But when you say all these things, you don't be a hypocrite. You don't mean at all. You really find the teacher very good. Then you can write, what a great teacher you are. You really shine like a star. Thank you for what you have done for each and every one. This little poem, right? And then this one I think is a commercial card, but it's quite well done. Very few like that, they use what we call an acrostic, right? Teacher, T-E-A-C-H-E-R. You are talented, educated, adorable, charming, helpful, encouraging, responsible. All using the first letter of the word teacher. Very creative. This is very good. So you can do things like this. You have a very creative mind, and you are going to have great times in your future. So happy Teacher's Day. All right. This one, thank you, is a very, very important thing. Somebody once wrote in motivational books, the most important two-word expression is thank you. What are the two most important words? Thank you. What's the most important word? Sorry or please, right? Most important three-word sentence, I am sorry, right? So you have all these things are very lacking today. There is a lack of courtesy, not polite. I found that I send sometimes I send messages, or even I send virtual books or things. Many people don't even acknowledge, they don't bother, which is not good. Whenever I receive something personally, right, then I will make it a point to write. To write and thank the person, appreciate your thoughtfulness or things like that. So this is a very good and important way to practice the Dhamma, so that good relationships are built, and you give a good name of your religion, the religion that you are practicing. So your friend has helped you, your family member has helped you, relatives, teachers, so many people are in your life. Later on also when you work, or when you study, your classmate has helped you, and then your colleagues in the company have helped you. Of course, sometimes people just say, thank you, but actually they don't really mean it. It's just a habit like that. The heart is not developing this gratitude. So, but when you write, you give it a thought, then it's different. You give it a thought, then you really feel it. So you say, I thank you, my dearest friend. My gratitude I extend. To you I indeed owe a debt. All your help I shall not forget. Again, in the rhyming way. So this way, so you really express your appreciation and gratitude, not just a very, casual, thank you, thank you. So many thank yous, but I don't know whether they mean it or not. For a moment, maybe. Whereas writing is a different thing, That's why nothing can really replace the writing, right? So don't forget to write. Even it's very, very short. Nowadays, even, now with all those icons, right? So instead of saying, thank you, they will just click the icon, 2 hands clapping. Or I say, this is very good. They will just put the picture. No need to type anything, just click. It's automatic only. That means the heart doesn't feel it. It's just automatic. Click the thing, right? But now I find there are some people that go and devise the stickers, right? Very good. Sadhu, may you be well and happy. So every time I send this sort of thing, even though I have about 15 of them, so I cannot be every time composing, it takes time. But I put in a personal message, mind your mind, all right? So when the person receives it, and I will sign my name there, so it's personalized. It's just not the commercial thing, just like that only. Very easy, Once a while you do that, okay lah. I mean, sometimes you do that because you have no time, but you must also do the other things of personal, sincere feeling expressed in what you write. So that is the thing. So this is a very important message, or, words that you can write in so many occasions. I don't have to tell you all those occasions, isn't it, where you need to say thank you. Receiving a present, receiving a book, right, for you to read, and then giving you advice or some sort of counseling, right? So many things or provide you with info where you need to say thank you sincerely, right? The last one, this one maybe, this is of course addressed to the Sunday school students, particularly standard 5, standard 6, and then the Dhamma classes are from Form 1 until maybe Form 6, and the Buddhist youth Form 6, as well as college and university students. So maybe for most cases still, I'm not getting married yet, but then you have elder brothers, elder sisters, relatives, or maybe your teacher, teachers, or just new teachers, after a few years, 20, they may be 28, 29, getting married, right? Or your cousins, right? So many possibilities, they are getting married. So well, if you are able, of course, you being a student, we don't expect you go and buy the expensive present, gold necklace, everything I can't. But if you are just able to do this simple thing of sending a greeting, either through a card or through a message or something like that to the parties concerned, I mean the one getting married, wow, your impact will be very great. People think well of you again. Wow, this student very well mannered, right? And then he's very thoughtful. He really thinks of other people. He's caring. All these things, people send you all those good thoughts to you. Your mind can receive them, Where people send hateful thoughts to you, right? Revenge or aggression, your mind will not be peaceful, isn't it? When you visit in the hospital, then you send good thoughts, metta, to the sick person. The person can feel it, So likewise also, so if you send these good things to people, people in their minds have good images of you, good thoughts, And the thoughts, all these travel, right? So never underestimate the power of the mind, So then you can write something like this in your card or in your virtual message. May this special day bring happiness. May it bring to your lives great richness. Let this day bring you sweet memories that will always comfort, ease, and please. So you see the word chosen: happiness, richness, memories, ease, please. Of course, here the heading and input lah. You can say to so and so. Maybe you want to write the name of the bride, the name of the groom, to Peter and Mary, or whatever lah. Or if you are younger, you want to be more polite, to Mr. Peter and you want to say Sister Mary, or what, or to Brother Peter and Brother Mary. You are younger, also can. It's up. You use your discretion, and then after that you sign, right? You sign here with metta. If the person is not Buddhist, you cannot understand what is metta, then you put there with best wishes or with regards and so on, and then put your name. Wow, you are a really special student who knows the values, the things that should be practiced. This is what is education, but today is different. They go to school, education means scoring all the A's, very clever, intelligent, but many of the fine things of life they don't know. So later on, that's why you find when they go out into society as adults, they lack all these social graces, etiquette, courtesy, politeness, manners, all this lacking because not in the education system. So that's where you need to learn, for example, from your religious classes, from Dhamma, for example. Right? So this way, then you will become very successful. So now we come to the end of the presentation. And I hope that you have enjoyed this presentation, which is very special. I don't know why. This thought entered my mind. I wanted to do something else, but then this thing came to my mind. I decided to change and then did this PowerPoint. It took me some time to do this, but I find it meaningful, joyful, and joy doing it, because even you have just a small number of people benefiting, at least there are people who benefit, right? So I have this wish for all of you who are watching. May you have the wealth of health, not the wealth of money or cars, the wealth of health. So I have good wish for you, good health. May you have the richness of happiness. I chose this: wealth, health, richness, happiness. Now, richness, I would say, may you have the richness of many, many expensive cars. No, may you have the richness of happiness. That's the greatest, isn't it? When you have the great and the happiness, it surpasses all other things. There are people who are so rich, millionaires, possess all the houses, cars, everything, but yet miserable, cannot sleep at night. So it's the richness of happiness, the wealth of health, which are more important than many worldly things that people chase after, right? And lastly, of course, I wish you all the best for students in your studies, in your education, or those going to universities, in your tertiary education, and then those are having jobs, right? All the best in your career, and also all the best in your family. So all categories lah. These are my wishes for you with metta. So that concludes this presentation of nearly an hour already. So to conclude, before we say sadhu 3 times, I would like to thank all the students lah of Sunday School, Dhamma classes, and then the Buddhist youth, right? And then parents and grandparents, teachers, all lah, practicing Buddhists who are watching this presentation. Hope that I have imparted some important Dhamma and life lessons for you to help to spread to other people. So let us together say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May you all be well, happy, healthy, and successful. take care.